We're going to do a quick video here for you and show you how to run this machine. This is your Mitsubishi PLC. What you're going to do is go into revolutions to set how many times you want the auger to turn. Right now it's at 5. It could go, whatever you want it to be. 5.23, enter. And that's pretty much, that's how you set counts. So what you're going to do is fill a container, weigh it, and then see how many revolutions it's going to take for you to fill that container. Your agitation is the blade that sweeps the inner wall of the hopper. We're starting to lose this a little bit here. There we go. You want to be in with fill most of the time. That means your blade, the blade that sweeps the inner wall, will turn when the auger turns. So let's keep it in with fill for your production. Your clutch, you can jog it in the beginning of the day, and with this whey protein, you're going to need to jog it because it's very light and fluffy. So you want to make sure you fill that up. Like you can fill a container up and then pour it back in the hopper if you want to give it a nice full, even flow at the bottom of this funnel. You want to have it nice and full. All right, so you can jog it in the beginning of the day, just jog and hit off, or normally you're going to be in the run position. So we're in the run position. You'd want to turn your fill motor on let me see if we have this. Oh, we got to pull the e-stop out. I didn't do that. And then the fill, you can hear that's on now. The belt is turning. This is a 3-phase. I want to show you this. See how the belt is going to the right here when I'm looking up? It's going, if we're looking up, it's going clockwise. That's how you want to make sure this is wired. It can run the other way and the auger will push product up. You want to push product down. So that's the way the belt needs to go. And it's just 3-phase power. You just switch one of your leads if you need to. You don't have a cutoff, but that's in there just in case if we ever needed to add a cutoff. You have a production counter, which you can reset. We're gonna hit, let's see here. Yeah, just, you hold that in. I just wasn't holding it long enough. You hold that in to hit your production back to 0. All right, so that's pretty much it with the running, and the e-stop again is here. If you want to hit that, you're gonna wanna, you need to shut it off for any reason, just hit your e-stop. Coming around the back here, this is your main power. If you ever work on this machine or turn it, you leave for the weekend or anything, turn this power off. This shuts the power off the entire machine. Once coming back here, once you have everything set, you're gonna hit the foot pedal. You touch it once, it counts down. I'm not gonna run it now, I don't have any powder in here, but that 5.23 would count down to 0 and then reset, and then you tap the foot pedal again. That's how this machine operates. Just to go over your particular whey protein. So this is the funnel you're gonna use. I'm gonna hit this off actually, so you can hear me. This is your funnel. It's a self-feeding funnel. Underneath here is your self-feeding auger. And we needed to add a drip washer. This is a drip washer with a left-handed screw. This is left-handed. And this, we need to have this with your whey protein. Otherwise, it would just run out after the auger stops. And again, what you're gonna wanna do is pack it, jog it, pack it in here and start running it. If the hopper gets too empty, you'll see this whey protein's a little goofy with being so light, it might just drop out a little bit. So try to keep the hopper at least half full and above. This is nice because it has a split cover on here. So you can take this quick release clamp off and this quick release clamp off, and this top cover comes off. It's very nice. But to take the whole hopper down, you're going to want to loosen up this bolt right here. This is the bolt you're going to want to loosen up. Loosen it up. Never touch these bolts. It's aligned right now. The auger's lined up. Don't touch these 2 bolts. Only loosen up this L bracket. There's 2 pins that self-align. These clamps come off. This funnel comes down. The auger is spring release. So you're going to want to push up and twist. I'm sorry, the other way. Push up and twist. Pull that down and then loosen this bolt and pull the whole hopper down. The whole hopper comes down to clean it out, okay? Right now we're set. Again, I'm gonna show you this. This auger has the drip washer, but we're set where we're almost touching the lip. This is where you want to be when you're running your product. Not touching the lip, not a half inch up inside it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 1/16 of a way from the bottom of the lip. That's how you want to set this up. And to change it, inside this hopper, inside here, there's an auger shaft. And that auger shaft, it has a slot. It goes up and down. So if you ever take that off or clean it, when you reset it, you want to make sure this auger is set correctly. Otherwise, you're going to have issues, especially with that whey protein. Down here is your frame. This has arms on it. So you can put a plate across here if you want, or however you want. It's height adjustable. There is a jack on there. How you do the jack is, you're going to want to loosen this bolt up, or set screw, loosen that up. You can jack it up. It goes up, I think, 6-7 inches. So you can set the height where you want it. This height's pretty good right here. But you can jack it up and then tighten the screw back down. That's how that works. While we're back here, you do have a frequency drive. This is an option that this customer had a long time ago. It's really nice, actually. They're not cheap, and they're really do a nice job. But this thing can, because it has this AC drive, you can turn your auger slower or faster with the dial. I'll show you that on the other control box. But this controls the motor on the back. It controls how fast that's going to be turning. This contactor is for your agitation. So if that blade inside the hopper, if that were ever to trip, you would come back here and you can reset it. This could trip out just like your breaker at home could trip out. You can see right here is where we're bringing in power. There's not going to be this cord. We're running this for our testing here, but you're going to want to bring in a 220 volts, 3-phase, and hook up to L1, L2, L3 and ground, just like we're doing here. Again, if your motor is going the wrong way, you're just going to want to switch one of those leads, not the ground, but white, red, or black. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to bring it right into the bottom here, the power. You could probably just hire a licensed electrician to do that part for you. Down here, you do have adjustable pads. So these are down all the way. If you want, you can lower this machine 2-3 inches, or just make sure that they're all level when you set this up. This machine is top heavy. This frame really helps the top heaviness, but you want to make sure that you set this up correctly. We're going to open up this control box. This is the dial for your motor. We have it up all the way because the belt right now is at the lowest speed. You can speed it up. I liked it at the lower speed running your powder, but on that there's a 3-step pulley. I don't know if you can see it up there or not, but that belt can go up to the middle or top pulley. You just have to adjust these rods in the back. That's in the manual. In here, there's not much to touch in here. This is the clutch brake power supply. It goes from brake to red to green when you run. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. It goes from red to green. That's your clutch relay, nothing to touch there. This is the power supply, nothing to touch. This is your PLC, nothing to touch there. This is the back of your screen for your PLC. Again, nothing really you're gonna touch anything in here. You have some fuses that could possibly blow. It's very unusual, but inside this box is not much for you to touch. The only thing really to do is turn the machine on back, wire power, turn the machine on, make sure the direction's going the right way, set up your tooling correctly, set up your program correctly, and then you're rocking and rolling. So anyway, give me a call if you have any questions. Give Image Fillers a call at 610-466-1440, and we hope you enjoy your machine. Thank you.